Okay, let's do a Samson run where we win. We're not Rufios. No one's a Rufio. I thought that said foursome. Whoops. Oh no, we lost that whole floor. Including the key that was on the floor. God damn it, Telepills. I hate when that happens. I hate when, like... I don't know, not like... I hate when I get emotional about anything, and I'm like... So today I woke up, and I was just, like, irritable. And that happens sometimes, because I don't get a lot of good sleep. So sometimes I just wake up and I'm just like, mad. Hey, baby. How's baby mama? Oh, it's just, yeah, it's just boring. Like,
pregnant now. Oh, so's she.
oh, so's the baby.
Baby's pregnant, not the mama. Gotta love me. Amy Poehler quote.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Dinosaurs, starring Amy Poehler.
Ow.
Stop stomping around, you're gonna hurt your guts. Did you pay that water bill while you were using your computer before? You didn't. And I'll transfer you my part of it or whatever. Jackie's still in the recuperative period of her surgery, but she's like actually able to walk a little bit, which is crazy. I wish these glitter bombs paid out more oftenly. More oftenly. Jesus Christ, that's not even like close to a real word. More often. Because it seems like this really cool thing that you could kind of waste bombs for the chance to get something that you might need, but you're mostly just wasting bombs, and there's no chance to get anything. I think it's 1 out of every, like, I don't know, 1 billion bombs, you get a single coin. Hey, I got a bomb in that one. Just gotta complain until it happens. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that it had, like, a synergy. There we go. I wouldn't mind a regular key, but getting a golden key doesn't feel too bad for this floor. I can't believe I lost all, like, my boss item and my free item on the last floor because I used telepills. Ooh. That's like the synergy with Crown of Coins and the little bomber in Gungeon. Makes it so every time you hit an enemy, or every enemy you hit with the bomber boy, they drop extra money. You can use that to just like freaking rocket to the sky with cash in that game. Damn. Yeah, golden bombs would be really nice. Alright. Whoa, that guy skedaddled. He scooted and booted it. This is the last Isaac I'm gonna do because I'm starting to sound real stupid. I hate this freaking thing unless I have like bomb immunity. Hey, never mind. I love it. That's actually kind of neat that it pairs with glitter bombs. Nice, super bomb's like super cool. I think I've gotten that twice, and every time it's just so exciting and surprising. That little like animation that happens. Okay, okay. Where are you guys? They keep shrinking and then running away. And then they're back on me like Wyton race. Fucking dicks. You just made it so I can't go to the goddamn cursed room without... Alright, I can't go to the curse room, which I really wanted to. I don't have enough money. Let me see some. Oh wait, I got a spirit heart. Okay. What gave me a spirit heart?
I'm just gonna call them in the morning because the alarm is going to be
Okay. Give me a secret room, thank you. Man, they're paying out so much now. Ouch. I have the game, I mean, I guess the game doesn't really crash anymore on the Switch, but it'll drop the frame rate to like nothing. It'll drop it to straight up nothing. And I've had that happen a lot. I had a run where I got unlimited items, restock, and what you call it, and 2 Steam sales, and I just like would walk into a room. It actually happened a couple times. It tends to happen more in greed mode. Oh god, that was stupid. Alright. Oh, I can't step on these guys though. I'll instant. I wish I had played this game in easier or anything, because I don't think it ever was. I think they always add... No? They're recovering. Yeah, you suck because of... You don't suck, baby. It's fine. And it freaking turned out to be Krampus, and then I died. It's still like etched in my mind.
2 of diamonds.
We'll just get this. Right. Diarrhea. Like, I don't like that it's to try for a card thing, but whatever. We don't need to go fast on Necropolis 1.
Tears down. The lemon party.
We're fucking tears down. We're out. Well, what'd you have to do to unlock moving box? Oh yeah, you have to go to either the dark room or the chest. Or the dark room or the, yeah, the chest. Depending on whether you're on console or PC. And use... freaking... what's it called? Which I did wrong twice. I think you were here when I did that wrong twice. Alright, time for those heart pieces to start showing up. Yeah, the PS4, so yeah, it was the chest for you as well. I wonder why that's different, though. There we go. Thanks for moving in the right direction. I would use, well, no, I wouldn't use it because I got rid of it. If I hadn't gotten rid of the thing, I would have. I would have used that, but I did get rid of it. So now we're just at the point where we have to finish. I really want to play this, this demon bum, though. Not to the point of killing myself, though, but
Range up.
yeah. I just talked about the potato peeler. How the hell can that be what dropped there, and it's right there? God, this game sometimes, man. I feel really bad for the people that are playing this game on Xbox. They still haven't gotten Afterbirth Plus, like any of it. They haven't. They're talking about like working on the updates for consoles, and then someone asked like, "Hey, does that include releasing all this stuff for Xbox?" And then they just didn't respond. Like, I get that they release this on a lot of different systems, and everyone has to be coded properly. But, like, people paid for those, like, with the promise of getting content equal, a content equal game. Like, they didn't, people weren't given it as a gift, and then I don't know. It's so weird to me that it seems to be the case that no, we'll just go. That they're just willing to ignore, like, the amount of the heavy workload that they have kind of has convinced them of their willingness to, like, or their rightness in ignoring certain consoles that probably underperformed a little bit. If I get something good enough, I will make the trip out to that. Come on. Come on. God, it's hard to hit it fast enough. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I can get both of them? Fuck. Okay, that was totally worth it. Now I wish I had picked up Guppy's head. Holy shit, that room. Oh right, I still have lead pencil too. Just gonna be more infrequent. Or as like a regular person would say, less frequent. I do get that they're trying to do too... What did I do? I step on creep there? I get that they're trying to do too much, but like, they're still profiting off of how much they've done. So it seems a little unfair to act like, you know, that's an excuse for not keeping them all up to date. Like, I don't know. I'm not in their shoes. I do really feel that if someone is receiving money for something and they're promising something and then they don't deliver it, there's not necessarily like a good defense. It's like a Kickstarter thing. Like, it shouldn't just be buyer beware in situations like that. It should be like, hey, stop releasing shit. Stop making card games and new DLC packs and stuff like that if you haven't released the contents on all your on all the versions of your game. Like, get the game content equal on all systems and then release new shit. Instead, like, they're making millions of dollars for card games while the game that other people has bought is already like, I don't know, it's incomplete. Yeah. Right, exactly. Like, they're kind of asking to be in the situation they're in. And then being like, hey guys, like, this is a little hard on us. Can you be more understanding? And they're like, no one freaking told you to make it hard on yourself. I don't know. I'm still playing the game with this current version. I am getting closer and closer every day to just being, like, done with it. I think doing this last save file is pretty much the last thing I can see myself doing with this game. Wow, I fucked that up super bad. I don't look at this. Oh yeah, right, I have a ton of damage already. I don't know if I like knowing exactly where he's gonna be or hating it. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna drop it because I'm not gonna be relying on his damage at this point. I know that, like, my feeling about how they're treating this product is not I'm not the only person that feels this way. And I actually am I spent more time defending Nicholas and Edmund and, you know, and Tyrone and all of that than I think I should have, because the more I think about it, the more they're filling their plate up and then saying, guys, our plates are too full. Like, we can't handle all of this. It's not someone else saying, like, here, you got to do all of this work. I wasn't excited when they announced Revelations at all, because I bought this version on the Switch, and it's been delayed for every booster pack that was promised in the version when it was released. And I know that if I'm expected to ever play Revelations, like, period, it's gonna be way after everybody else does, if at all. And that sucks. It sucks to just have to accept that if I want to play the game that I bought with the content that they made for it. I gotta wait until they decide to put it out after it's already released for the other ones. Yeah, I saw that one. It was Phil Fish, Jonathan Blow, and Edmund. It was like more focused on Meat Boy, I think. It was before Isaac was released. I think that he got the backing to release Isaac as a full game after that documentary. I super respect Jonathan Blow. He's kind of the only one out of the three that I have like an intense respect for. He's a pompous ass, but he is dedicated to his product. Like, Phil Fish got into Twitter fights, like, and basically called everyone in the world an idiot. I had a lot of respect for McMillan too. Like, I mean, I still kind of do. I can't say I have as much. Yeah, let's turn both of those into other things. Because every time I see a preview trailer for some new fucking thing he's working on, I'm just like, it must be really, really nice to be able to move on to a new product while you got like giant gaping holes in your current one. Like, Phil Fish made Fez. Jonathan Blow did Braid and The Witness, which The Witness is like a fucking masterpiece. Like, it really is a masterpiece in my mind. I wish I had Flight or Jacob's Ladder or something. Saw Tintin Rock in there. I want to make it mine.
I found pills.
Phil Fish got so mad that, like, that's you know, that's your opinion. That's a fair one. I loved that game. I felt that it stayed true to itself the whole time. It didn't have an incredible narrative. That's for damn sure. There were a lot of holes in its storytelling, but I didn't treat it as a story game, you know. Oh, you hate how difficult it is. It's supposed to be. I mean, that's, if you watch that indie game movie, or if you learn anything about Jonathan Blow, that's one of his main things. He doesn't want his games to hold your hand. He wants you to struggle. Like, he wants it to be a major accomplishment when you finish one of his games. That's what Braid was like. Like, you don't get enjoyment. Like, he used Skyward Sword as an example, as the opposite, where it's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna actually take me the right way now. What? Why didn't I get the negative?